Today let's look at Stay, song by Lisa Loeb. Great story as it goes. She was in college, living in the same building as Ethan Hawke, who happened to be shooting a movie, Reality Bites, of course, the director, Ben Stiller. And he loved the song. He asked for a tape and passed it on to Ben Stiller. And because she was unsigned, maybe they could make a good deal. It got it on the soundtrack, and then it started being played and became what it is today, a classic song from a great film. Okay, so we're going to go through the chords today. There's a chord sheet and a chord voicings linked below, which you're probably going to need. There are some perhaps unusual chord voicings, and I think that's what really makes the song stand out. Really interesting in a high register. Obviously, I don't have an acoustic guitar, but still. But the chords in the high registry, I think, are one of the things that really make this song stand out with those interesting voicings. It's in the key of D flat, so note the capo. That's pretty essential. You're going to need to have that. And it is sitting at the 6th fret. Now, the chord voicings that we go over, if you think of these sorts of chord voicings, sort of a G, E minor, we'll use that as a reference as we look at the actual chords. Also, what I'm going to do is talk about is compositionally the fact that there's nothing particularly unusual happening here compositionally. It's the chord voicings that makes it very interesting. So your first chord, again, if you're thinking of a standard G shape, up here, that's the first chord to an E minor. Okay, then you would go to a 2, a 1 in first inversion, to a 4 chord. So that compositionally, that's what's happening. So again, nothing particularly unusual there. But let's look at actually what does make it interesting, and that's those cool chord voicings. So if you think about that, a G chord shape, and you move your pinky up 2 frets, that's the first chord. So we have an open G string, and then 11 and 12. Okay, now then it does go down to a 6 minor, so in which case it's a B flat minor, but it is a really nice B minor 7 voicing up here. Okay, now you're on 13, 11, 13, open, open, okay? That's the second chord. The next chord is a little run. It's the same fingering, but you just move it up 3 frets. Think of it like that G shape, but you're just playing your second finger there, open string D and G, and then your third finger on the 11th fret. Whoops. Okay, so let's look at those first few chords again. Okay, the way in which you pick it is going to be, your mileage may vary. There are 3 main ways to do it. You can just do straight fingers if you want. That's what I'm doing right now. But when you get into the verse, you're going to need to strum a little bit, and that might feel uncomfortable. There's straight pick. Okay, or what I would prefer, which is a hyper picking approach, pick and fingers. So the first chord's easy. Second chord, got to get it under your fingers there. It's that nice B flat minor 7. The next chord there, thinking about it, I'm thinking of it really as a 2, 3, 4 in terms of the major scale, chord 2. Third bass note. Okay, in the chord voicings below there are names that you can give it, but again, it's more based on the fingerings rather than any specific names. Okay, then it kicks into the verse, and really you're looking at an E minor 7 to a D flat, so just a 2 chord to a 1 chord. Okay, the voicings are here. So you've got 11, 9, 11, 11. Okay, so it's really nice closed voicing on those lower 4 strings to a straight D flat bar chord. I can't really hear a lot of the treble strings ringing out, but it's just that major chord shape. Okay, that's a strumming sort of pattern you're going to be looking for there. The first little break comes into a G flat sus2 to a minor. Okay, so again, as we're going through the verse. Then it kicks back into that intro riff, but as verse 2, the arrangement is it's interesting. It kind of just it flows between the verse, the intro, and the chorus. But it really repeats it again at one section. It does. It's all in the chord chart linked below in the chord voicings as well. But they're the main chords. They're really nice, interesting voicings in that higher register. Pick and fingers, I think, works quite well. There is a second guitar part as well that really complements what she's playing as well on an electric guitar. So consider that as well. But again, I think everything's in the chord voicings in the chart linked below. Good luck with it. Let me know how you go. Lisa Loeb, stay.